All right, guys. Quarantine day 3. Mm-mm-mm. 3 days in quarantine at the RIU Palace Bavaro. What do you think about that, baby?
Of today? What do I think about today?
Today,
Which part of it?
all of it. Today is day 3 quarantine in
Hey,
the.
day 3, we got a confirmation PCR test that I do have COVID.
Son of a.
It's a low viral load, which is good. I'm not sick. I feel fine. I'm less stuffy than I was the last 2 days. Um, been a very emotional day. Very emotional day for me. I mean, I think about my child being back in the United States, and he's not able to go home, and I know he's taken care of, but my grandbabies. I'm missing a grandbaby's birthday in 2 days. Miss my daughter-in-law's birthday today. Um,
Your dad's birthday a couple days ago.
yeah, just missing a lot of things at home. I'm supposed to be working. Um, I'm not going to be able to go to work. I had several doctor's appointments planned, one of which I had to wait a couple of months to get the appointment, and I'm going to have to reschedule that, so it's probably going to be a couple months out. So it's been a very, very emotional day for me. I think everything just really set in that this is really happening, and we can't go home, and it's been a very hard day for me. But later on in the day, I got over it. It's what time is it? Almost 9 o'clock now, and we did our live, and everyone made me feel a lot better. So now, as for the service today, we had some awesome friends here that really give a piece of their mind about how we've been treated. So I think food wise, we did better today. They called us today and asked us what we wanted for lunch. First time that's happened. And for supper, it went a lot smoother. It didn't go as smooth by no means. Don't get that impression, but it
How
went
many times
by
they call you
like 5 times
for one
for
order?
one meal. Yeah, and we only ordered 2 things, so it wasn't. But we did get what we ordered this time.
We did.
It wasn't great.
It wasn't. Yeah.
It wasn't great, but none of the food here so far has been that great, even before quarantine. But better than the last couple of days. What do you think, baby?
I agree. She has said it well, no doubt. I mean, yeah, I mean, I would not recommend the RIU Palace Bavaro as far as you might get stuck in quarantine and you.
Well, that's not their fault.
No, they say it's not their fault.
It's not their fault we got stuck here.
Not their fault we got stuck. It's their fault how they treat us.
Yes.
Yes, because we took the risk to travel during these times. Even though we were vaccinated and all that, there is that risk that we took. And so we're not mad at anybody because of that part. The part is when, you call up hey, I need to order some food. No food, lady. What? What do you mean no food?
That wasn't exactly what they said.
Okay, that's a whole different ball. That's a whole different story
That
there.
did occur, but not in quarantine.
Yeah, that was a whole different story. I'm just saying.
They did when I called early. I called early because we have such a hard time getting a menu. We're having a hard time finding out. We don't have a clue what they have to eat
the
here.
menu
They changed
at the buffet every day.
every day, and I called at 4:30 to get a menu, and he pretty much told me, "We'll feed you breakfast, lunch, and supper, but you can't have nothing now." I said, "I don't want a food now. I just want a menu."
I want a menu so I can order later.
And it usually takes me about 2-3 hours to get each meal. So, and we've been only ordering 2 meals a day. It takes so long to get each meal because it's just.
So, we're still where we are for sure. Our crazy Spaniard neighbor, he's still kicking. We've talked to him today. He seemed like he was feeling a little better than yesterday, so that's great. Our friends, our fellow traveling companions, they've taken care of us today. Our friend Jared, I appreciate you, brother, because, I mean, we still got beer. But everybody's taking care of us except for the RIU Resort. When I say RIU Resort, I'm still talking about management. It seems like they don't care. It's not their fault that we're in quarantine. It's not our fault we're in quarantine for the most part. I mean, it's just, it happened. Now make it right.
And that's part of the reason why we were willing to accept that risk, was because we had a guarantee from the RIU.
You're right, baby.
The RIU give us a guarantee that if we tested positive, if one of us tested positive,
that both of us be taken care of.
both of us would be taken care of, and we've not been taken care of.
Not like we should. Yes, we got a place to stay. Yes, we're eating, but it's like I gotta constantly beg for food. That's what it seems like. It's like,
which, I mean,
things could be done different.
A lot of them, I think they're really trying, but I think they're very understaffed here. But that's neither here nor there. We paid for service.
We did. I mean, we still paid through tonight. We're supposed to be checking out tomorrow, but we're gonna have to do another week, just quarantine. Anywho, that's today. Hopefully tomorrow will be better. And what do you think? Any last words?
Any last words?
Any last words?
It's not a good thing to say.
Any last words?
No.
No. No last words. No final meal.
Stop it.
All right, guys, we're getting off here. Just a quick, just what went on today, that kind of thing. We love you guys. Day 3 in quarantine, guys. Love you. Woo!